look at this. Either eel or a sea snake. Let's get it down. Razor sharp teeth, and it can actually kill you. Ow! Giant python in the ocean. It's got to be one of the craziest animals. Good morning to you guys, and we're out on this deserted island, and for the next 3 days, guys, we're gonna see if we can catch our own food. We're gonna be hunting some of the most exotic and weird animals on planet Earth, and over the next few days, I got a little bit of an idea of some of the animals that I wanna see if we can eat. These are gonna be so crazy, man, and I cannot wait to bring you guys along for this mission. You're gonna have to stick around to see what we can catch. But right now, we're gonna open up this backpack, and I'm gonna show you guys what we got over the next few days, because we got some super weird weapons like this hand spear that we're using for day number 1. That looks a little bit busted up already. Looks like my head cooked. We got our fins and we got our hand spear. This is going to be our weapon for the next few days. You can see we got a prong right there. We got our wetsuit. We got obviously our dive mask, our signature jungle juice. This is a quick revive. We only take this when we've hit rock bottom. You guys know I'll smash that down and I'm gonna be reborn, baby. We got our machete right here. Hopefully this is gonna allow us to open up some coconuts and also clean up some animals. We got GoPro right here, and that's pretty much all of our camera gear. We are literally in one of the psychoest places on planet Earth. I'm not gonna be going for like the traditional stuff, guys, that I usually get over the next few days. I wanna go for some weird and wonderful creatures that I can tell you guys a little bit about and show you over the next few days. So we're gonna be diving, catching our own food, foraging off the land, doing whatever we can to stay alive out on this island. And this is gonna be one sick challenge. One of the coolest things about being out here is these coconut trees all around us. This is going to be a lifesaver for us over the next few days as we explore this island. We need to stay hydrated out here, and these coconut trees are going to be perfect for us. I'm going to show you guys a really cool little survival technique that we can use with our machete with these coconuts that I've learned out here on the island. We're going to pop it open first. Wow, this machete's sharp. So sharp, man. You can see as I chop in, I'm turning my blade away just like that. And what that does is peel it straight off. We've just popped it open. You can see right there, super easy, light work. We're gonna drink this first, then I'll show you a trick. Now these young coconuts, they're super fizzy and they're so good. We've drank all the coconut. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our machete. We're gonna cut it straight in half. Just like so. As you can see, all this meat on the inside right there, it hasn't developed completely, but it's still really nice and soft, and it's super nice. But the issue is there's no way to get this out. So we're gonna find the pointy end of the coconut right there. We're just gonna whack a little piece off, just like so. And it almost acts as like a little, I guess, spoon. And look at that, man. That is how you get all that beautiful coconut out. Woo! One of the best things out here on these islands. And you can see, we've pretty much stripped all the meat from that coconut already. Woo! All right, we want to save this coconut just in case, so we'll chuck it straight up here in the bushes. That right there is going to be perfect. You guys can see, look how much stuff washes up on this beach right here. We got thongs, shoes, whole bunch of stuff, man. If only there was a freaking mermaid that washed up on this beach for me. Anyway, look at this, man. You see that? Little bit of rope. We are going to use this later on, but first we got to catch an animal, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to use this to cook it. It is going to be epic. All right, let's gear up and let's get in the water. Guys, when we're out on these survival missions, every kilo counts, and that includes my wallet. I've ditched cash and all those other foreign exchange things for Revolut. It is the only thing that I use out on these remote islands when we travel. Revolut is an all-in-one money app that is already used by 55 million users all over the world, and it allows me to manage my money when I'm out in these crazy locations. Right now, Revolut wants to offer you guys a deal if you're going to be traveling around the world. Now, if you guys are based in Australia, the US, or in the UK, Revolut is going to offer you guys either 40 Aussie dollars or 20 USD, 20 pound. All you got to do is sign up for Revolut and use your card once. Now, the features include travel insurance. They also got eSIMs for over 100 different countries and discounted lounge passes if you just want to take it easy on those days through transit. Now, the app lets you hold 30 different currency accounts, which means that you get competitive exchange rates and way cheaper fees than all those major banks. Now, my favorite feature feature about Revolut is that I can track every single dollar that I spend overseas, and I can instantly freeze my card, which is always a possibility out here when I'm traveling to these remote locations. Now guys, even out here in the middle of nowhere, it is such a nice feeling to know that my money is sorted with Revolut. That actually makes a massive difference. Remember legends, if you're based in Australia, the US or the UK, you're gonna get 40 Australian dollars back or 20 USD or pound if you sign up to Revolut now and use your card once. Let's get back to the survival mission. Let's go. It looks bloody insane out there right now. Let's go. We've got our spear. It is time to go hunting, baby. Woo. Let's see what type of animals we can find out there. Let's go. Bah. Let's go. Oh yeah. Guys, we've got our fish right here, but it looks like we maybe spotted a bird that's maybe injured. We'll go have a look. Hey, I'm trying to be your friend. I'm trying to be your friend. I'm trying to be your friend, buddy. He's probably injured his wing, guys, but what's happening is this tide's about to flow in right now, so he's going to be completely underwater in probably 2 hours time. So what we'll do is we'll actually take him with us up onto the high tide watermark where we're going to do the cook up, and maybe we can find a spot where he can recover or something like that. We need to name the bird, so let me know in the comments what you reckon we should call him. Look at him right here. He's such a little weapon. All right, what we're going to do is we're just going to take him up into the shade, guys. I want to get him out of the sun. Oi, calm down. I want to get him out of the sun, and I also want to see if maybe he needs some water or something like that. We'll take him just up here. Sometimes what they need to do is they actually like dry out their feathers, then they can fly again. We'll make him a little home, I reckon. I think he knows I'm trying to help him right now. at least he's got a nice cool spot and he's gonna survive and that tide's not gonna smoke him. All right, there's not really too much we can do right now. I tried to give him some water, but he doesn't want any. He seems pretty happy here, so we'll let him chill out. That was an absolute insane dive, guys. We've just put the bird up in the rocks right behind me and we've got some crazy exotic fish that I want to show you guys. First of all, we got this thing right here. Look at this animal. This is what we call a triggerfish, but it is super exotic. It's got all these like polka dots you guys can see right there, and their skin is like armor coated. It is crazy. You hear that with my spear? It literally is like sandpaper mixed with like crocodile skin. It's also got these giant like razor sharp teeth. You guys saw when I caught it, it was like crunching down on my knife. And the reason they're called triggerfish is they've got that thing right there. You can see it's like a pistol trigger, bang, bang, bang. They've got like this lip gloss, like weird ass lips. And I've never eaten this thing before in my life. So I got no idea what this is gonna taste like. This is what we call a squirrel fish, and they are super unique. Now, if I run my fingers that way across the scales, it is just gonna slice open my hand. You can see on their freaking face right there, all these like sharp blades. But usually these redfish, they're pretty nice tasting. We do not have too much fish for day number 1, but we got something, and that's all that matters. We're gonna head up into the bushes and collect a whole bunch of driftwood, but make sure you guys stick around because I think over the next few days, we're gonna get some even crazier animals. We're gonna dig a hole here. All right. We'll collect all this driftwood. Look at this. Woo. Perfect. Right. This is all the old palms from the palm tree. We can use this. Alrighty guys, we've set up the ultimate fire pit right here. We've got a whole bunch of kindling. We're gonna put that in the bottom. We're gonna do one crazy method that you guys are gonna have to stick around for. But first, let's get this thing sparked up, eh? Let's go. Alright. We got it sparked up here, guys. Woo! Alright, let's get this wood on. Come on, fire. Woo! Yes! Everyone go drop it. It's cooking in the comments right now. We're gonna keep this fire burning. We'll get these coconut palms on. It's be good. We're gonna do this fish in a crazy method. You guys saw it. We collected this on the beach a little bit earlier, so we'll just cut it. That'll be good. What we're gonna do is we'll grab a piece of wood. This one's super wet. What I do is I just tie this, just like so, off the top. We'll grab one of our fish, little one right here. We'll feed this rope straight through his mouth and out his gills, just like so. And then we'll just tie a little knot, just like that. All right, that's one ready to go straight over the fire. This is gonna be one of the craziest cooking methods ever. You guys can see right there, we got our fish on a piece of rope and then a stick. What we can do is if we wanna make it shorter, we can just roll it up, just like that. All right, let's get the first one over, eh? We'll chuck him, hey, that's hot. We'll chuck him right here, just like that. And that's just gonna slowly sit there. Look how sick that is. It's literally swirling over the fire. Take a look at that right there. We got our fish over the fire. That is sick. All right, we'll wait for this to burn down. Hopefully our ropes hang on. This one's like kind of in the flame, but she'll be right. She's got tough scales, so she should be fine. Woo! All right, we got the fish over the cook right now. You guys can see it is slowly, oh, jeez. I nearly just got smoked by the fire. It's slowly dripping down there. Woo. The only way we can do this method is because it's small fish. If they were bigger fish, it would not cook all the way through because we literally have it tied all the way up. So we're gonna have to wait for this to cook down. It's gonna probably take a little while and then, yeah, she'll be good. Woo. It is the simple things in life, man. Like fish cooked over a fire, has the sunset over the horizon. This is why we do it, right here. Woo, our fish made it. All right, let's put it on our rock right here. Alrighty guys, we got a beautiful meal right here. Just lost one of the fish. Take a look at it. I'd be lying if I said it looked really, really good. First of all, we're gonna give our little fish a shot. Little squirrel fish. Usually these red fish are pretty good. So we'll just peel back his scales. Oh, this actually looks really good. Look at that, a whole bunch of white meat. Let's get this down. Oh, it's so tender. That is so hot. The meat is so flaky. Got good flavor. Texture's like a little bit soft. Kind of just goes to mush in your mouth. We got this crazy one right now. I don't even know how the hell I'm gonna get through its skin. I think I'm gonna have to use my machete to get through the skin here, guys. The skin is like armored coating, like a flippin' crocodile. Look at that. That's its skin right there. It literally snaps. All right, let's try this meat. It is super weird. Go, yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh, that is terrible, man. It is so bitter. No, I need coconut. Ugh, look at it right there. It is gross as. All right, guys, this has got to be one of the worst meals for day number 1. Terrible eating fish. This one pretty much had no meat on it, even though it tastes okay. Tomorrow, hopefully, we're getting something a little bit better. This right now, looks like I'm having coconut for day number 1. I need to freaking wash that crap out of my mouth. All right, you guys know I do not want to let this fish go to waste, even though it tastes disgusting. So we'll grab a chunk of it. All right, I don't know if he wants any right now. So what we'll do is we'll leave this meal for him right here, and he can just chill. He can just chill right here. We've tried to give him some water, guys, and given him his best hope, but he seems to be getting a little bit better. But I think he's just got something wrong with his wings. He's just cruising on this beach right here, so fingers crossed he can make a recovery. He's moving a little bit more right now, and he seems a bit more active, so he may be coming back to life. Look at him. He's moving along the beach. He's starting to spread out his wings too and like air them out, so fingers crossed he can make it. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for day number 2, baby. Good morning to you guys, and it is day number 2 right now, and we have the big old machete right here, and what we're about to do is walk across these tide pools and go hunting. We're going for the craziest animals we can find. I'm talking eels, stingrays, octopus, crabs, whatever we can find is going to be our food today, guys. We got one crazy mission, crazy terrain, and I'm psyching. You can see we got a massive low tide. It has flown out. We're gonna look everywhere. I'm talking underneath rocks, deep places, whatever we can find animals, that is where we gotta go. All right, let's start hunting. Doesn't look like there's too much here. Let's go. All right, guys, I think we found our first animal. Look at this. Oh yeah. See this right here? It's like a turpid shell, and that is gonna be a slug that we can eat. We'll chuck that in the backpack for sure. She's not much, but it's gonna be something we can eat. Now guys, across the flats out here, we got some crazy animals. A lot of them are gonna probably be pretty deadly, so we cannot eat them. We gotta watch where we stand. We're running barefoot right now, but we're gonna do whatever we can to find a whole bunch of feast. I wanna try and make our way out to these bigger rocks just out here. I think there's gonna be some bigger animals. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at this starfish right here. Look at it move. It's so fast. It is crazy. Now what these guys actually do is they use these little feet of theirs and they stick it out and they actually catch all the particles and everything that moves across through these tide pools, and that's how they feed. Almost like octopus, like how they move. Look at them. Wow, they're so fast. We cannot eat him. He's way too cute also, so we'll put him back in the tide pools. I have barely eaten anything since yesterday, and it looks like today, oh, it's gonna be a crazy one. Oh, I've just spotted something so beautiful up ahead. Oh my goodness. Look how much this thing stands out. Woo. This is a beautiful blue starfish. These are incredible. They fit in with all the bright coral reef and everything. These ones, they're very slow moving. All right, we're gonna put him back. He's good to go. You guys wouldn't believe what I've just found. We got the water pistol, baby! It's a mini one. Oh, look at it. It's about the size of mine, this little one. But that right there is absolute shocking eating. I'm not gonna eat him, there's no way. Guys, when they squirt us like that, that's actually a self-defense mechanism. They will eject their intestines and hopefully the animals let go of them. That is pretty much how they get away. The craziest form of self-defense Anyway, I'm not gonna eat him. There's no way. Let's keep moving. All right, we got a little deadly one right here. I don't know if there's a snail inside, but this is the deadly one. I'm treading very lightly right here, guys, because this is a cone snail. What is inside of it is a little snail that has like a barb on the end of its body, and that can actually come out and penetrate your skin, and it can actually kill you. So I'm making sure that I stay well clear of his little barb that will come out of there. We're gonna put him back. It's a really nice feeling when you're walking barefoot through here and you find these guys. Have a look. Right, let's put it back. These are the big old rocks. Anyone home? Oh, you can see one. I think we got something in there. This rock is too big to lift up, but there's something underneath there that we'll be able to grab. We got him. Look at that right there. Woo! We got this beautiful rock crab. Look at the colors on it. That is one psycho looking crab, but that is going to be some type of food for later on. We need him. You guys can see he's got some good claws. You can definitely eat that. He is going in the bucket. That's our first good find of the day. Let's go. Woo! I think the further we go along this coastline right here, the better animals we're going to find. So let's keep going. Alrighty guys, we got one of the craziest finds ever here. Look at this. I'm making sure I stay away from him. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but that is like a prickly worm. But their self-defense is like this. It's like hair outside texture that almost turns into like shards of glass if you touch it, and it will be so itchy. It will take you days to get it out of your hands. No way that we can eat that or do anything with it. You can see when I touch him, he'll spike up. Look at this. See him spike up, and all those shards will just get super flared up. I want to get a close-up of what my knife looks like. It's literally like shards of glass. We're gonna put him back. Woo! All right, we're pretty much right on the edge right here. You can see, got the ocean right there. This is gonna be a prime spot for us to hopefully find some good stuff. I just found one of the most elusive animals in the world. The good old plugger, AKA thong. She's got some barnies on it. How many blokes bloody chew on a plugger in their life? We'll chuck the plugger there. Get that rubbish out of here. That should not be out on these coastal flats. When I said everywhere, I meant everywhere. Woo! It's right. Oh, I need to cool off anyway. Woohoo! That just woke me up. All right, let's keep going. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this. Woo! This tide pool is delivering the goods. That is edible, 100%. Got a big old sea urchin. I'm gonna make sure that I do not get prickled by this guy. There's got to be one of the crazy and most exotic animals ever, but inside of there is food, so we'll pop him open. All right, you guys can see we've emptied that out. This yellow stuff right here, that is the part that you eat in its gonads. Let's give her a shot. It runs up against the wall. The flavor is actually like super unique. Sea urchin is not my favorite. I'd rather some beautiful fresh fish. I'm literally about to spit the dummy and I found this thing. You guys don't even know what that means. Half you guys in Australia, we call it spitting the dummy. That means like just having a little bit of a pissy fit. I still don't know if you guys know what that means, but anyway, whatever we can find in the last half an hour, that is us, guys. And then we got to head in and cook this up. I'm feeling so defeated right now. I got no energy to give. All right, see what we can find. Let's go. Guys, we've got something up here. Either eel or a sea snake. Oh, gotta get across these rocks. Let's go. Oh. We got an eel in this tide pool right here. I reckon this is gonna be some type of food that we can have. He's hiding just here. I reckon we can probably get him with our knife. All right, you guys ready for this? We're going in for the kill. Just gonna make one cut with the blade, and then that should immobilize him. All right, we got him. Oh, he's going back under here. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, no. Oh, no. Where is he? Oh. We got him, we got him. We got him. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. All right, we got him here, guys. We've got ourselves an eel, man. What? Guys, I've never eaten one of these before and I would never usually hunt these, but out here, I need to take whatever I can find. You guys saw he was racing across the tide pools and I managed to get that one shot in him right there, which immobilized him. The reason I could not grab him was because they actually have a lot of bacteria in their teeth. So if I got bitten by his little mouth right there, even though it's small, that would get super, super infected and could actually cause a lot of pain. Woo! We got some type of meat. Look at it. All right, we'll pick up our machete after that hunt. Guys, that's got to be one of the most exotic, craziest pieces of seafood ever. I got no idea what it's going to taste like a little bit later on. Oh, I don't know how much like meat we're going to get off it, but I need whatever I can take out here. I haven't eaten anything really since yesterday. Let's keep going, eh? Let's go. We're putting the bag down. I think we've got a little bit of an oyster here. Oh. Look at that right there. We got an oyster. Let's get it down. Almost tasted like a scallop, that one. Super just creamy and fresh. I know you guys are probably wondering what happened to the bird yesterday. Guys, we put him on the rock and he was gone this morning. So he either recovered and he made his flight, or he got swooped by something, maybe a bigger bird. There's even monkeys on this island, so maybe the monkeys got him. Oh, guys, I've just found the freaking animal we've been searching for all day. In here, look at this. Oh my goodness. We got a big dog. We got a proper big dog. Look at that. Oh, he's dead. He looks dead. Oh no. Something's eating him. What's eating him in there? Oh, guys, there's an even bigger one in there. All right, we got to get this guy out. He's been munching on this crab, which I thought was the good one. There's a bigger one in there. I think I'm going to have to go in there with my bare hands, guys. Yeah, let's try and get him. He keeps trying to nip me in there. Come on, buddy. He's locked himself right against the back. Come on. Oh, damn. He dropped his claw on me. He's locked himself well back in there. But you guys can see, those are the claws that he had on him. I had my finger right in there. What these crabs actually do is they drop their claws, guys, and it's a form of self-defense. It will not harm them. They'll grow them back. I don't want to disturb him anymore. We managed to get his main claws, so that is going to be a good meal. Look at my hand. Literally bleeding right now. We're going to make our way to the shore. We've got the animal that we wanted to finish on. It's time to get this on the cook. Let's go. Right. We got some of the craziest, most exotic animals in this bucket right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a fire going on this beach. This is gonna be my meal for day number 2. Make sure we get him out. Got him right here. Let's get these on the cook, eh? Let's go. A little bit of a fire pit here. This will be good. All of this will take off. Woo. Right, chuck it here. All this light bark should take the spark pretty nice, so we'll grab a bunch of this. Should be good. Kindling. Wood. We're losing light super quick. It's golden hour and we need to get our food on the cook. All right, we got her going. Slow and steady. Woo. Oh, look at that. Fire for day number 2. Woo. Yes. We're gonna get our fresh seafood straight on top. How good's this? Sunset, fire! Ah! I just went and grabbed this piece of coral. I'm just gonna put it on the edge right here. And we're gonna cook our seafood right on it right here. Hopefully you can get some nice heat. We'll build up the heat all around it. So, all right, we'll get our crab on. I've killed him, guys, so he's gonna feel no pain. We'll chuck him right here on the edge of the fire. Right there. Next, we got our eel. Look how crazy that thing is. All right, we'll chuck that just there. I got no idea what this is gonna taste like. Next, we got our crab claws right here. We'll get these on. Oh no. We just lost those in the fire. And finally, guys, we got our turpid shells. We'll get this one on too. We'll let these cook down for a little bit. They look insane, bro, on this hot rock. This is sick. Why have I never done this cooking method? That is epic. Take a look right now. Our eel is literally moving. We got our crab right here, slowly cooking. We'll just move him around a little bit. This bad boy's going good, and we got our turpid shell underneath there, cooking on this hot rock. It is time to serve up our seafood. You can see our crab is done. She's bright red. Put this one here. Look at our eel. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what that's going to taste like. We'll grab our turpid shell and the other crab claw, which are buried in here somewhere. Ow, ow. That is so hot. All right, let's take our seafood down to the water's edge. Let's serve it up. All right, I think we try the crab claw first. This bad boy, look at this. All right, look at that. Beautiful meat. Let's give her a shot. That is honestly unbelievable. Wow. It's like a mini mud crab. Whoa, that is so good. It's so sweet. The crab, we're scoring a 9 out of 10. Now we're gonna get to our crazier animals. Let's give this turpid shell a shot. If I can get through the thing, it's like made out of freaking diamonds or something. What the hell? That is crazy, bro. Right, I think we got him. Look at this. Oh, look at that big old slug that we pulled out of there. All right, let's give that a shot. Honestly, not too bad. Not as good as crab. I'm gonna score it a 6 out of 10. Now, the weirdest of them all. Look at this. That is a freaking eel. All right, I've never eaten one of these before. I got no idea what to expect, guys. So let's give her a shot. Wow. That is so funky. It's got like a smoky flavor to it. It's actually pretty nice. It's just not that much meat on it. The flavor is actually nice though. All right, that is a wrap for day number 2. We've got pretty much some of the craziest animals. I'm gonna try pick off all the meat I can on this eel, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow for day number 3. Things are gonna get even crazier tomorrow because we are heading to the deep blue ocean. I'm gonna see you guys then. Good morning to you guys, and it is day number 3 right now, and we are out on this incredible island right here. It is insane, bro. I'm feeling absolutely cooked this morning. You guys saw yesterday, all I've had is that little tiny eel and a few of those little shells and crabs, and my body is pretty much running on fumes right now. So there's only one thing that we need for day number 3. You guys know exactly what it is. We got our quick revive jungle juice. It's time to whip this bad boy open and get this down. This is gonna be the energy that we need for today. Let's take it. You ready? Oh. We got quick revive. We're good to go. Let's get out of here. Let's jump on the boat and let's start exploring this island. We need to find big fish, and we're gonna have a crazy cook up to finish up this challenge. Let's go, baby. Woohoo! All right, it is literally Gatorade blue water out here. We're leaving behind the island. We're gonna start exploring, and fingers crossed, guys, we can find some crazy meat today. Me and you guys, deserted islands, crystal clear water. This is why we do it, man. Alrighty guys, we've reached the deep blue ocean. We're using this bad boy today. We got the big old tannin. This is gonna be hopefully taking down some wild animals. Let's jump straight in the water. Deep blue, let's see what's down there, baby. Let's go. Guys, that was one of the craziest dives ever. And if you want an exotic, we got it. Look at this. This is the giant Mo Eel. Look at it, it's got to be over a meter long. You guys saw when I shot him, I put him out lights out, which is exactly what we want. Kill shot, he felt no pain. It's literally like a giant python in the ocean. Look at the colors on it. Oh my goodness. It's got to be one of the craziest animals I think I've ever shot in my life. We're gonna keep it in this bucket right here. Over here on these islands, guys, none of this stuff is going to go to waste. We're going to take a piece of this, and all of this is going to feed the local villagers out here, and they're going to love it. They absolutely love eating these Mo Eels. I've never tried one before in my life, guys, so today is going to be the first time I'm ever going to eat one of these. This is what it's all about, guys, trying new species, sharing it around with the locals, and man, right there is one of the craziest animals ever. All right, we got this giant Mo Eel right in front of us, guys. We're gonna take a closer look at this animal. It is gonna be one of the craziest and most exotic animals I've ever caught in my life. It looks like a python of the ocean. And guys, this thing has some of the craziest teeth and mouth I've ever seen in my life. Now what they have is backwards facing teeth, which actually grabs onto their prey. And then what they do from there is they spin, and then that will actually just snap off, I guess, a piece of meat. This thing has the capability of like taking off my hand. It is that crazy. They got bacteria in their teeth, which will literally infect anything, guys. Let's take a look at the pattern on this animal. This is one of the reasons that makes it so exotic. Look at those colors. That is the colors that make it blend in with all the reef. All this dotted, like, kind of like fluorescent colors, like brown, black, almost like a rock. And they will blend into the rocks, and then as a fish comes by, they'll sneak out, grab it, and then usually snap back in. We'll take off a small portion. I don't even know how I'm gonna approach this, but we're gonna get straight into it. I'm probably gonna need the small blade to get into it. I'm just gonna make my way along the gut cavity, see what he's been eating. His stomach is pretty empty. Hasn't got much in there. We'll just take a little steak off him, the tail here, and And this will be our food. Let's have a look and see what this meat looks like. It is like slimy, like almost feels like fat. It's got to be about 1 mil thick, the skin. Take a look right there. We've just whacked off a chunk of this moray eel. It's got to be the craziest piece of meat ever. From this beast, we got that chunk of meat. All right, we're gonna save this, put it in the bucket. We'll give this to the captain. He's gonna love it. I got no idea what this is gonna taste like, but we may as well give her a shot. Let's go. We're gonna grab some coconut husks. These will smoke. Kindling. Guys, I'm dying right now. I got no energy left to give. Over the last 2 days, I've eaten rubbish and we got a giant slab of eel for the final day. Let's just say it can't be much worse than the food that I've eaten over the last few days. All right, I'm just gonna build a rack for our eel. So I'm gonna cut it here. Perfect. Just like so. We got our slab of moray eel. We're gonna get this straight on the fire. Woo. Oh, wow, man. And this is one of the craziest, most exotic animals ever, guys. We've delivered on the last day. Woo! Look at that. Oh! We got some flame grilled eel, fingers crossed. Our side beams aren't catching on fire. We got the sun setting over the horizon on another insane day. We're waiting for our eel to cook. Guys, it is one special thing to be able to catch a meal out here on these islands, especially this beautiful eel, and share it with the local community. It means so much to them. And this is what it's all about right here. Fires on the beach. Me and you guys, woohoo! Right now, we're wrapping our lips around a giant moray eel. No one does it like us, baby. Let's go. All right, our meal is ready. The time has come. We finally got some meat. Look at our eel right here. All right, we're gonna carve this off. We're gonna grab a piece of meat. Look at that. It's got like a layer of fat like pork. There it is right there. A chunk of moray eel. This has been one of the craziest challenges ever. All right, let's get that down. It is super fatty, almost like pork. Like, it is crazy. Oh my goodness. But the flavor is actually really, really good. Wow, who would have thought moray eel tastes pretty good? Really fatty, like way more fatty than fish, but I'm gonna rip into some of this meat for sure, 100%. This has been all we've eaten for the last 3 days, guys. It has been one of the craziest challenges ever. If you like this one, please show your support. Like and subscribe. More videos right here, and I'll see you guys in the next wild one. Much love. Shoo!